Hey guys! Welcome to day 5. Day 5 of what, you may ask? And if you are asking that, just head on over to day 1. I've got it linked in the card, and it will explain it better there than I can here. So apparently it only takes 5 days of practice to be able to do your regular scale without looking. Guys, you'd be proud of me. I did well on the phone portion of my challenge today. I set my phone to grayscale at 8 o'clock, and the only thing I did on social media or games today was I went on Facebook to like the picture. My friends had a baby. I had to like the picture. My husband saw it. I had to go on and like it. The baby's here now. I had to like the picture. You understand. But other than that, I haven't gone on my games or social media today. And I got a lot done today, so it feels good. So I just realized that I'm a lot better at just strumming down, my down strum, when I'm picking things out than I am at strumming up. And I think it's because when I first ever picked up a stringed instrument, I just figured that was the way you strum. So it's much more natural for me to strum down than it is for me to strum up. So I think maybe when I'm practicing like just things like scales and picking out melodies, I should practice strumming in upward motion so I become like equally comfortable with both motions. Learning that there's a definite like pressure you need to strum with to make the strums sound good and not ridiculous. Filming a video every weekday really teaches you a lot about your camera presence and how it changes depending on the mood you're in and what videos you've watched recently and like what level of comfort you're feeling in front of the camera that day. Like the first video of this challenge is one of my favorites because when I filmed it I was really excited to start this, so like that confidence is kind of just naturally shining through. I feel like I must have just watched a lot of good vloggers or something at that point, because I feel like I just knew how to behave in front of the camera. I know what it was. I was thinking about talking to the camera as if it was a person that day. And when I'm aware that you're watching this and hopefully enjoying it, it makes you more comfortable with talking to a camera and being like, yeah, it's just you guys, it's just my audience. Y'all are awesome and I have no reason to be nervous or unconfident or whatever. Figured out a new way of thinking about how to play F that is helping me. Probably a combination of this and all the practice I did yesterday, specifically on transitioning to playing the F chord. But if I think about rooting this first finger here kind of as the anchor, and then just kind of throwing the other fingers down, getting them on the strings, I feel like it's making it easier for me to play it faster, because like, I'm not just trying to like 1, 2, 3, it's like, bam, got it. If that makes sense. I don't know if that makes sense. It makes sense in my head. I just may have not clearly communicated it. The turtle is listening to me play right now. His little head is just sticking up out of the water. He's so cute. He heard I was talking about him, so he just like sunk back down. Guys, it's kind of amazing how much I've learned in only 5 days. Like, the back and forth picking and strumming is a lot easier for me now, getting a lot better at playing F. And I've been trying to pay attention to, like, how I'm hitting the strings, so I think I'm getting, like, better tonal quality, too? Maybe? It just goes to show what a little practice can do, right? Oh, seriously, when I was a kid, like, I was convinced practicing didn't really work. I'd practice piano for my half hour or however long we did it for, and I was like, I'm not any better at this than I was when I started. But in all honesty, I just think I was practicing wrong. Like, I wasn't thinking about it in a, or trying to learn a song sort of way. I was, like, thinking about it in a, try to get it right all at once sort of way, maybe? And so I kept making the same mistakes every time, because I, like, wouldn't practice individual sections or anything. And I wasn't thinking about, like, learning to read the music better, so I never, like, tried to, if that makes sense. So since then, I think I've learned how to practice more effectively. That's what I'm saying. And thank you guys for joining me for this practice. If you have any suggestions on how I can make this more fun for you guys, go ahead and leave those in the comments, because I'd love to make this more interesting and entertaining for you. I really appreciate the fact that you're holding me accountable, so, you know, I'd like to do something for you too. Don't forget that I love you, and I will see you guys tomorrow. And all the progress with F is lost.